Greetings, I'm Mr. Garner 2 with Dark Knight 97, and welcome to the Reaper Real Movie Reviews. Tonight, me and Dark Knight 97 are going to discuss the most heated battle in the history of the Monsterverse. Who won the fight? Who won the fight between the king? Was it the king, or was it the god that won this war? This is our review of Godzilla vs. Kong. Enjoy. What's going on, you guys? I'm, as always, Mr. Garner 2, along with Dark Knight 97, and welcome again to the Reaper Real Movie Reviews. I haven't done this in a while because, well, there hasn't been a whole lot of stuff to watch, you know. But one absolute personal thing that I would like to say is, the question remains. The question needs to be answered right fucking now. Was there a singular fucking winner in this fucking movie? Well, if you're gonna ask me, or if you're gonna ask Knight, the answer is fucking no. And we'll talk about that later. But we're gonna get into some major spoilers in this movie, since both of us have seen it already. I know you guys are probably asking, Grim, you've seen this one. Have you seen Willy's Wonderland yet? Where's your review for that? Well, before we start this, I want to share with you guys something. Last year, we never got a chance to finish the rest of Ripped from the Silver Screen, season 3. This year, we're gonna finish the rest of it. We're gonna finish the rest this year.
Yeah.
Coming up in September.
Yes.
And Willy's Wonderland, I've added that to the list of. It's gonna be a very long. It's gonna be a very long fall. This.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a very long September and October. Let me tell you that, because we got a lot of fucking movies to fucking look at for Ripped. But yeah, we're gonna go through the plot here. We're gonna discuss who won, if anybody won, for that matter.
Oh yeah.
And what our feelings were towards the movie itself. So yeah, if you have not seen this movie at all, why are you here? Get your asses off this video. Go to HBO Max if you have a subscription.
Yeah.
Watch Godzilla vs. Kong on HBO Max. And then come right back. And because we're gonna go into huge fucking spoilers in this movie.
Yeah. Warning.
I am warning you guys right now. Get off this video. You have 3 seconds to comply. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. Now, this film was directed by the one and only Adam Wingard. This film is based on characters from Toho. And stuff like that. This film stars Alexander Skarsgård, Millie Bobby Brown, Rebecca Hall, Brian Tyree Henry, Shun Aguri, Isaac Gonzalez, Julian Dennison, Lance Reddick, Kyle Chandler, and Damien Bashir. I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah.
And the music was done by Tom Hockenborg. And we're gonna go through this. We're gonna go through this and talk about this. And we need to talk about the fight. We're gonna talk about the fight that happens in this movie. There is a surprise in this movie that even I didn't fucking catch the first time. The first time I saw this, I ended up having to watch this movie last night to get. I had to watch it again last night.
Okay.
To get to see what I missed, because there was a lot of shit I missed. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this here. So here we go. 5 years after Godzilla defeated King Ghidorah, Kong is monitored by Monarch within a giant dome on Skull Island. Kong is visited by Gia, the last Iwi native and Kong expert, Eileen Andrews' adopted daughter, who is deaf and communicates with Kong via sign language. Bernie Hayes, an employee of Apex Cybernetics and host of a Titan conspiracy theory podcast, extracts data suggesting sinister activities at a Pensacola facility. However, Godzilla suddenly attacks the facility. During the rampage, Bernie stumbles on a massive device. Madison Russell, a fan of Bernie's podcast, who was in Godzilla King of the Monsters, if you don't remember her, enlists her friends. Enlists her friend Josh, who is. If you don't know who the kid, if you don't know who the kid was, the kid was from Deadpool 2. It's the same dude that played the kid in Deadpool 2.
Gotcha.
To investigate Godzilla's attacks. Apex CEO Walter Simmons recruits Nathan Lynn, a Hollow Earth theorist, to guide a search for a power source into the Hollow Earth, the homeworld of the Titans. Nathan is initially hesitant as his brother died on an expedition to the Hollow Earth due to strong reverse gravitational effect. He agrees after Walter reveals that Apex has developed heaves, specialized crafts able to withstand the pressure exerted by gravity field. Nathan meets with Eileen and convinces her to let Kong guide them through the Hollow Earth via an outpost in Antarctica. Nathan, Eileen, and an Apex team led by Walter's daughter Maya, who's a bitch, by the way, in this fucking movie.
Oh, we're gonna talk about. Oh, I got so much to say about that bitch.
Board a modified barge escorted by the United States Navy that carries a sedated and restrained Kong. Godzilla attacks the convoy and defeats Kong, but retreats after the ships disable their power and trick him into thinking they are destroyed. To avoid alerting Godzilla, Kong is airlifted to the Hollow Earth entrance, and Gia convinces him to enter the tunnel while the team follows him in the heaves. Madison and Josh find Bernie, who joins their investigation. They sneak into the wrecked Apex base, discover a secret facility underground, and are inadvertently locked into an underground monorail transport to an Apex facility in Hong Kong, where they unwittingly stumble on a test of Mechagodzilla.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I had no idea the first time what the fuck they were doing. But until I watched it last night and I saw him. I saw Mechagodzilla and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. No, we were gonna talk about this, man.
Yeah. It is telepathically controlled by Ren Serizawa, the son of the late Ishiro Serizawa from, the first movie. Through the neural networks from the skull of the severed head of Ghidorah, but is hobbled by its power supply's limitations. Walter intends to harness the Hollow Earth's energy to overcome Mechagodzilla's limitations. Inside the Hollow Earth, Kong and the team find an ecosystem similar to Skull Island. They discover his species' ancestral throne room, where they find remains of an ancient war with Godzilla's kind and a glowing axe made from another Godzilla's dorsal plate. As they identify the power source, the Apex team sends its signature back to the Hong Kong base, despite Elaine's protests. Attracted by Mechagodzilla's activation, Godzilla arrives in Hong Kong, and sensing Kong, he directly drills a shaft to the throne room with his atomic breath. In the ensuing mayhem, Maya and the Apex team attempt to escape, but their heave is crushed by Kong. Kong, Elaine, Gia, and Walter. That's alright, man. And Nathan is sent to Hong Kong, where Godzilla and Kong battle. Godzilla is initially overpowered by Kong, but Godzilla emerges victorious while Kong loses consciousness. Madison, Josh, and Bernie are caught by security and taken to Walter. Despite Ren's concerns over the power source's volatility, Walter orders him to activate Mechagodzilla. They lose control of Mechagodzilla, who kills Walter, electrocutes Ren, and then attacks Hong Kong. Godzilla and Mechagodzilla battle, but Godzilla is overwhelmed. Nathan revives Kong by destroying the heave, and Gia convinces him to help Godzilla. As Mechagodzilla overpowers both Titans, Josh short-circuits Mechagodzilla's controls with Bernie's flask of liquor, momentarily interrupting the mech. Godzilla supercharges Kong's axe with his atomic breath, allowing Kong to destroy Mechagodzilla. Madison, Bernie, and Josh reunite with Mark Russell, while Godzilla and Kong acknowledge each other before the two go their separate ways. Sometime later, Monarch has established an observation post on the Hollow Earth, where Kong now rules as king, thus ending Godzilla vs. Kong.
Okay.
Alright, now we're gonna get into the fucking nitty gritty of this shit, because I want to talk about the idea, what the fuck they were doing to begin with Mechagodzilla. As I just read there, okay. Before I get into anything, I want to talk about Maya.
Oh.
I'm gonna let you get into this right now, dude, because I know you hate her as much as I do. What was your thought about Maya? Because I fucking hated that bitch.
I did too. You can tell right off the bat as soon as she comes in, and she was a bitch. She kept calling Kong a monkey. First of all, you dumb bitch. He's a fucking ape, not a fucking monkey.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so glad when they try to get a sample and see my daddy gets what he wants. Well, what you didn't count on was your ass getting crushed by Kong. And I'm glad she got her ass crushed in that. I was like, yes, bye, bitch.
Because she's a fucking asshole.
Yes!
She's a fucking asshole. And first things first, too. Walter, the guy Walter in this movie, he's trying to fucking settle the score. He was the reason why Godzilla. He's the reason why Godzilla and Kong are fucking fighting each other to begin with.
Yes.
This motherfucker
he started something. Yeah.
This motherfucker started this shit when he decided to screw around. When he decided to screw around with shit.
Damn right.
And I want to talk about that. What the fuck were they doing with Ghidorah? What the hell? They had a skull of Ghidorah's head.
Yeah.
In this place where Madison was in. Madison, Josh, and Bernie.
Yeah.
Saw the head and shit like that. When I saw when I saw Mechagodzilla, I thought I was gonna piss my pants. I want to talk about that too. I want to talk about Mechagodzilla because they made him look fucking nice. I liked exactly how they made him look because it was so fucking nice.
Yeah, he was fucking awesome.
People were bitching and complaining about on Twitter a couple of days ago saying Kong won, Godzilla won. Nobody won. Nobody fucking won. Here's why. Let me explain to you why. It took Godzilla and Kong to fucking beat Mechagodzilla's ass.
Yes.
This is supposed to be Kong versus Godzilla. Godzilla versus Kong, not Kong and Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be the battle of the ages, people said.
Yes.
Did we see that? There's times that we saw both of them fucking fight. The fights in this movie were so fucking good. Godzilla came out on top in one time, and Kong came out on top. I don't want to hear this bullshit about, oh, Graham, you're taking sides, dude. No, fuck you. I'm not taking sides. Both of them did not fucking win.
No.
Both of them got their asses handed to them by Mechagodzilla. Don't sit there with that bullshit and tell me, oh, both of these motherfuckers deserve to be king. No. Mechagodzilla, it took both Godzilla and Kong to kick the fuck out of this dude, out of Mechagodzilla.
Yep.
So don't sit there and tell me, oh, there was a winner in this. Bullshit.
What was it?
Bullshit. There was no winner in this. There was no winner. They beat the hell out of each other for a little while, and then when this asshole Walter decided to fucking it was Walter. This guy Walter was the fucking reason behind this shit.
Yes, he wanted Godzilla and Kong to fight. He's the one that caused this shit. And then,
and then not to mention you're gonna put Godzilla's arch nemesis in the original films. Not to mention the television series.
That too.
And the cartoon series that came out. You're gonna fucking sit there and tell me that there was a winner in this. No, I don't believe that worth a damn.
No.
But what did you think of the human characters, dude, in this movie?
What do you call it?
I thought Madison was kind of... I didn't really like Madison's character all that much.
Yeah, I thought some of the characters, human characters, of course, mainly Bobby Brown, those you don't know who she is. She was, I believe, she was in one of my Grimm's favorite shows, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
She's a great actor, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I know she was, and then of course she, along with her friend there. The funny part about it is the Bernie, the light dude, he kept on getting tap water. It was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And but then of course I had to feel bad for the little girl. She's deaf, but she's just as sweet as can be, and she can communicate with Kong via sign language. And what shocked me the most when the Kong said, "Here, directly, you clearly hear Kong say home," and he signed home, and but yeah, I have to feel bad for this little girl. She wants to help Kong so much, and I felt for her a little bit,
Yeah.
But like I said, as we were talking about, these are two of the legendary titans. You get the door and all the other ones. You had Kong, and of course, to begin, like you said before, Walter Simmons, the CEO of Apex, causes them to fight each other it becomes crazy. It becomes all chaos, and not to mention they Mecha Godzilla. They bring him in here, and they so I'm glad that he ends up getting killed, because sometimes that goes to show you that not all the bad guys can win. But I mean, and then of course Alexander Skarsgård. I didn't know he was Swedish, because in the movie he talks like an American. I didn't know he was Swedish. It says he's the Swedish actor. I didn't know he was.
Yeah. He is a Swedish actor.
Yeah, he was so funny, because the little girl was signing coward. And he tried to do that back, and he was so sick.
Yeah, I liked the character, the dynamic between Brian Tyree Henry's character Bernie.
Yeah.
And what's his fucking name? What is his name? His name's Josh, right?
Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked the comedic aspects between them.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, but I didn't really like what was going on. Like the whole thing. This is what fucking pissed me off about this. This is what pissed me off about this movie the most. The ending to this movie was like so bittersweet. It was Godzilla. There's a scene in this movie where Godzilla, after Godzilla and Kong fight each other, Godzilla is standing over Kong.
Yeah.
And he just screams at him. He just roars at him, and Kong roars back. And it's like fuck you, or not. It's like Godzilla's like fuck you, and Kong's like fuck you back. And I'm like, what the hell, man? And there was no, and for people to say that there was a winner in this,
there wasn't really a winner.
There wasn't a winner at all, not in the least.
It says right there they go their separate ways, and then the movie ends after that. So yeah, clearly people were saying there was no winner. We thought we were going to see a battle, and we thought we were going to see one Titan come out the winner. But that never happened, because as they both, they both teamed up. It turned into a handicap match. They teamed up against the Mega Godzilla. Man, that was the greatest thing ever. Like Kong was going to be defeated, and next thing you know, Godzilla just he gives him the power of the axe.
Yeah.
And Kong just that was like. It was like a miraculous save, like you see in the movies. But yeah, and you wonder what Kong and Godzilla said to each other. They roll back at each other. One was like, "Get you next time." Like, we'll fight it out or something. You don't know what they said to each other. But to me, I just wanted to see when Al and Gren can relate to that. We wanted to see a winner. We wanted to see who was the most powerful Titan in history.
Who was the king? Who was the king of the Titans? That's what we should have fucking won. That's what we should have.
Exactly.
That's what we should have. That's what we should have gotten. But we didn't get that in this movie.
We did.
We got them beating the fuck out of each other.
Oh my god.
And then it took them both to beat Mechagodzilla's ass.
Oh yeah.
Which is complete. And then Kong. I don't know why they had him. They have him carrying an axe that looks like fucking Stormbreaker from fucking Avengers Endgame.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. The axe... Okay, if you guys don't remember the original Toho films, Kong can redirect electricity against your ass. You give him Kong can use electricity against your ass. And, and stuff like that. And I'm like, but anyway, I think the movie was good. I liked it. I liked it, even though there wasn't a winner. I liked it. I think me and Knight have to agree with this. We give this an 8. I got to give this an 8.
Yes.
This movie was really good, but I still think we should have gotten more than what we were bargained for. We should have gotten more with this. It says, the title says it all. Godzilla vs. Kong. Not handicap match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what did you think? What do you think, man?
Well, I agree with Grim on the reading. It was a good movie. I watched it again. You know, I had to wait. Me and Grim here had to wait for it to come out. We thought we were going to get it in 2020.
Yeah.
But due to the COVID pandemic, that did not happen. So we had to wait till now, this year, 2021, to see it. But I say the wait was worth it because, you know, it was a good movie. And if you guys haven't seen it, you don't need to see this. What about, judge for yourselves, who do you think should have won, or who do you think should be the Titan that was left standing? So you guys see for yourself. Remember, it's on, if you have HBO Max, and not sign up for it, or if you can, I'm sure with limited capacity, you can go to a theater and watch it, or whatever you can. In any way, shape, or form, watch this film and see for yourself. And let us know down in the comments what you guys think of this 2021 film, Godzilla vs. Kong. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh man, this movie is not a disappointment. This movie is kind of is when you think about it.
Yeah.
But it I just wish they could have given me more. I wish that I could have gotten more Godzilla versus Kong. There wasn't a winner. There was no winner. I don't give a fuck what any of you motherfuckers say.
Exactly. Yeah.
There was no winner in this. Kong and Godzilla beat the fuck out of each other. Twice! And you're gonna tell me that there was a winner. You're gonna sit there and tell me that there was a winner. Bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Oh. No, there was no winner. It took both of them to kick the dog shit out of Mechagodzilla. There was no winner at all. But if you think so, let me know in the comment section down below what y'all guys think of Godzilla vs. Kong. Do you think there was a winner? If so, let me know in the comments and shit like that. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me. With Dark Knight 7. I am, as always, Mr. Grandfather 2. Please make another one of these, please, because there's really got to be a winner. I'm hoping that they do make another. I'm hoping that these two fight against each other one more time. If they fight against each other one more time, and if there is a winner, I'll eat my words. I promise. If you put these two motherfuckers against each other one more time, and somebody dies,
okay,
kill or be killed. Kill or be killed. Godzilla vs. Kong. Kill or be killed. You put these two titans against each other one more time, and when one of them comes out on top, I'll eat my fucking words. I will eat my fucking words.
Amen.
Knight is there with me. Knight is along there with me. You put them both against each other. I'm gonna say it one more time. You put these motherfuckers against each other again, I'll eat my fucking words and say Godzilla vs. Kong, and say the real fucking Titan, the real king of the monsters came out on fucking top in this.
Straight up.
My promise to God. I promise to God. Scout's honor.
Oh yeah.
But let me know in the comment section what y'all guys think and stuff like that. That is going to be it for me in Dark Knight 7 tonight. I'm as always Mr. Grown Phone 2 with Dark 997, and we'll see you all in the afterlife. For the love of God, please pick another one of these.
Please.
Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.